a story emanating from Nassarawa State about judges of area courts in the state without law degrees is generating a debate on social media. Well, on Wednesday, the Speaker of the State's Assembly, Ibrahim Abdullahi, during a consideration of a report by the Committee on Judiciary, Ethics and Privileges on a bill to amend the Nassarawa Area Courts Law 2022, advised judges of area courts to get the required educational qualification within 10 years or risk losing their jobs. The Speaker highlighted the principal law which provides that for one to be a judge of the upper area court, one must be a legal practitioner without at least 4 years post-call, and for one to be a judge of an area court, you must be a legal practitioner with at least 3 years post-call. Well, the committee recommended the window period of 10 years to be granted to the affected judges to enroll into a degree program of law in order for them to be called to bar. The Speaker fixed May 9th for the third reading of the bill. Dr. Abati, you know I cannot comment on this subject as much as I would like to, but I would like some clarification on this case. I mean, they are judges, but they don't have a law degree. I mean, what is
okay.
Area court to start with, the judge of an area court?
The jurisdiction of area courts, customary courts and all that. This is an area court in the northern part of Nigeria. The question to ask is, what does the enabling law, what does it say about the mode of appointment of judges to these area courts? Many of these area courts in the north, they deal with Islamic law anyway. So what does the law say? Now, in this particular case, we're told that the Nassarawa House of Assembly is trying to amend the law, and it's in the process that this came out that, look, what the principal law says is that for you to be a judge of an upper area court, you must have been a lawyer 4 years post-call. Of an area court, that's the lower court in the hierarchy there, the hierarchy of courts, you must be a lawyer 3 years post-call. So the question you now ask is, how did certain judges get onto the bench of these area courts? Now they are being given 10 years to go and acquire a law degree to be qualified judges. So you ask the question, why is the proposal in the amendment 10 years? Because that would mean go and get a JAMB form, get admitted, go and study law, and then go to law school, and then come back to your well, if there is also strike in between, then of course they may be on that program for the next 10 years. So while they are back in school, will those judges, would they be sitting? So there are questions to be asked there. However, the other thing to know is that at certain levels in the courts, there are lay magistrates. These are persons who are not lawyers, who are, lay magistrates. Some people are justices of the peace. They also function within the Nigerian judiciary. And the principle there is that law basically is about common sense. Because, what do you say? What the law says in the thinking of a reasonable member of society. But these lay magistrates, they won't go as far as dealing with a very serious matters. So we need to look at the jurisdiction of those area courts involved and why those judges were appointed in the first place if they are not lay magistrates and they are supposed to have certain level of qualifications. And then amending the law and say, oh, take 10 years to go and get a degree, then what happens to the dispensation of justice in this regard? Absolutely. So the bench is like it's just like any other profession. You can't, if you are not a carpenter, you can't go into carpentry. It will cause problems. If you don't know the law, you can't say you want to pronounce upon the law, except you are a member of a jury or a lay magistrate.
Absolutely.